Good morning still. It's September the something or other, 24th. All right. Sounds right. Must be the 24th. Yes, it's the 24th. Tuesday the 24th. And I got a new microphone. So that's good. And I'm just heading downtown. I am just so swamped with the stuff I'm doing for Chautauqua Press that it's like I'm barely staying ahead of just the emails this morning. I got all this editing to do. So anyway, wanted to get out of the house. It's a beautiful day. It's about 19 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky. Going to go down and work at the hotel. Then I also have to pick up some stuff at the drugstore and that kind of thing. So good day to go downtown. Still not a lot of tree color. We haven't had any frost, which always hastens that. As you can see, there are starting to be dead leaves here and there. Also, these elms are always really slow to change. They hang on to their green for a long time. Quite warm in the sun. Didn't wear shorts, but I certainly could have. As usual, my path downtown will depend on traffic lights on Albert Street. Today's a book launch day, or book release day, I should say. Chautauqua Press, new picture book called The Wind in Amanda's Cello by an award-winning Regina author, Alison Owens, and illustrated by a Nova Scotia artist, Sarah Shortliff. So you'll want to check that out. It's called The Wind and Amanda's Cello. Quite a lovely little book. Oh, they're working over here again. Our extension continues to very, very slowly progress. They're waiting on flooring right now, with no indication from the supplier of when that will arrive. While we were gone, some cabinetry was done and some eavesdropping, but now we have to wait on flooring before they can finish off the interior of the extension. And then maybe before winter, we'll actually have it. It'll actually be complete. Could happen. One thing about not having had any frost is that you can still see flowers. So it still looks like summer, even though it's officially autumn. Now, you remember before I went away that college here was blocked from this corner on down. It's still blocked, but that's moved much further down the street. They were digging holes and stuff, and yet I can't figure out why there's not more sign of the work on the road. They must have filled it in and repaved it, I guess. Quite surprises me. We'll just go by UPS's truck here. Yesterday was quite gray, so very different today. It's supposed to be hotter than this, too. It's supposed to go to 25 today, and I think 29 or something later in the week. Definitely shorts weather. As is today, but I started in long pants and couldn't be bothered to change. Nice look down at the Royal Saskatchewan Museum there. Still looking very summery as well. I think I'll cross here because this site has been red for a while. So it'll probably change fairly quickly. Yeah, Royal Saskatchewan Museum, of course, over there. Not as close to changing as I'd hoped, but there goes 19, 18, 17, 16, etc. I don't really need to count down the whole thing. We'll go down. What will we do? Start down Albert here, I think. Maybe we'll do some alleys today. So this is the first opportunity to do that. We'll zigzag through alleys. How does that sound for a plan? Oh, well, I won't go that way because they're working on it. So I want to walk that direction. Okay, so much for the first alley we came to. Going north along Albert Street now. This is kind of an alley. Can we walk all the way through? Yes, we can. All right, we'll go this way. Really a parking lot, but we'll call it an alley. Alley oop, oop, oop. Bringing us up on the back part of the Thai garden here. Looking for legitimate ways to cross between buildings. I can go this way. This is the hostel, or at least it used to be a hostel, I believe. Hostel. I think I've come this way before. We can follow their sidewalk around here. Historic building, but I don't know. Originally, it would belong to this fellow, William Ferdinand Alphonse Turgeon, former Chief Justice. Oh, yes, that's the front of the house. I only saw it from the side there. All right, we will zig in this direction now. The advantage of having a stop sign here. And then it's easy to jelly walk here because it's a one-way, so you can see everybody's coming. Past these condos. Fireside Bistro up there in that next corner, but since I'm doing alleys, I will go to the left here. This alley happens to line up with City Hall. But here's a way we can go through. This takes us by Cinnaboy Gallery, which is the place we bought art and had stuff framed. We know the owners. Not going to go into the gallery, but this is the entrance here, right there. They still have flowers showing, which is nice. You can even smell them. There's their sign, the Cinnaboy Gallery. There's usually a painting in the window. Well, there is, but in this light you can't see it. These were the first condos built in this area by the developer that built the condo we ended up buying when we got married. We actually visited somebody in this building when we were deciding whether we wanted to buy in the new building, and we liked this enough that it heavily influenced our decision to do so. And we've been quite pleased with that decision. This is called Thornton Place. Would have been built about 94 or 5, I think. about 30 years old now. Also a one-way street, so we can jaywalk here quite successfully. Can't go through there. Can't go through there. Go by these apartment buildings here. Fairly nicely kept up ones they seem to be. Remember when they built that extension on that one? Oh, we can go through here. Let's do that. Through their parking lot. Carry on down the alley. Those balconies kind of really show the age of that building. It's definitely probably 100 years old or more, that one. Henry's Cafe there, and Henry Lipplinger. Ripplinger's an artist, and that's his cafe, and then kind of a gift store there, art gallery kind of thing. 14th Avenue closed at Scarth starts September 25th. Guess I better remember that if I come this way again in a car. Lauren and 14th. Lauren Drugs, been there forever. Tangerine over there is a very nice little cafe, coffee shop kind of place. Tangerine, the food bar. Probably go down this alley, since that continues to be the theme du jour. Now, go this way. Taking our way to Scarth Street, or rather to Cornwall, which will take us up right beside the hotel. If I go to Scarth Street, I've gone a little farther than I need to. Heck of another condo building, probably the same developer again. Maybe this was the first one in Thornton Place came after. This one was a little older. There's the hotel right up there. So next street over will take us right up to where I am headed. On the back of apartment buildings, condos. Really old, boxy, uninteresting apartment buildings, some of these. No offense to the architects, but they didn't try very hard. There's a lot of apartment buildings that look like this everywhere in southern Saskatchewan. I lived in one very similar in Weyburn, which I really liked at the time, suited me really well. But yeah, not particularly interesting. Whew, very warm in the sun, so. But I'm wearing a black shirt. That makes some difference. Here's the front of the building, nice enough, but it's just a box. I find that one more interesting, much older. The apartments are probably nicer in the boxy one here than in that one. I really don't know, though. Never been inside it. Just the, municipal hail. Whatever that is. Insurance, I guess. Oof. I'm sure that truck will stop for me. I'm in a crosswalk. That's SAS Power Building over there, back of it, and Blessed Sacrament Church. And we're almost where we're going. Nobody has said boo on here today, but that's okay. Speaking of boo, unfortunately, I won't be around for Halloween this year. I have to go to Saskatoon for a science fiction convention, so Saskatoon, Ottawa, which means I won't be able to do my usual Halloween walk around the neighborhood, unfortunately. Those are always fun. But duty calls, launching a book there in some fashion, assuming I get any copies printed by then, which is one of the many deadlines bearing down on me. They're not very far off. And Title's building over there. This is the back of the hotel to my right, where that truck is at the moment. Of course, up ahead is Victoria Park, the cenotaph, and all of that. Again, not much color in the trees. I'm sure it was more colorful the year we got married by this time, because on the 27th, which is our anniversary, and which is Friday, there's quite a bit of color in the trees, so it must be a function of the lack of frost. Ew. Big buses for some reason. 2 of them. Nothing identifying them. Oh, I know what it is. There's a football game. It needs to be there for the Calgary Stampeders. Calgary? Is that who we're playing? No, we just played Calgary. Whoever we're playing, whoever the Rough Riders are playing on Saturday, that would be the buses. Oh, that's too early, though. They wouldn't be here yet. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for now. See you next time.